Hello, my name is Krystle Fitzpatrick. I am a yoga instructor for Lending Hearts. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are going to do just a short little practice together, get us taking a little more deep breaths, moving our body, and then hopefully creating a little bit of space for rest and restoration to move into the rest of your day. So find a comfortable seat wherever you are, whether that's sitting in a chair, on the ground, and allow your hands to just rest somewhere comfortable, whether that's on your knees or in your lap. And take a deep breath in, maybe even close your eyes. Open up your mouth, let out an audible sigh, ah, like signaling to your body that you have arrived in this present moment. Maybe do that again. Breathe in, slow sigh out. And slowly drop your chin towards your chest here, and then roll your right ear over to the right and back down through center. And let the weight of your head go over to the left and back through center. Maybe even lift your chin up towards the ceiling. And then look straight ahead if you can. Reach your hands up and overhead. Take a deep breath in here. And then interlace your fingers above your head and flip your palms up towards the ceiling here, like you are pressing the ceiling away. You might even lean to the right and then lean over to the left. Come back up through center. Big breath in again. Maybe even this time look up beyond your pinky fingers. And then release your hands down. But as they come down, can you twist to the right here? So left hand will meet your right knee or thigh. And think about reaching your right hand behind you. Maybe even look towards that hand a bit. Keep everything the same, just now look over your left shoulder. So nice. Now look straight ahead and take your right hand up towards the sky. I want you to cross your right arm on top of your left ear, creating like the letter X with your arm. And now lift your fingertips up. And now, as you do that, can you drop your shoulders away from your ears? Create a little bit more space in the neck. And then you can either keep your hands like this or start to bring palm to palm, right? It's like they won't exactly touch, right? But just think about like wrapping your arms. We call this eagle arms here. Now take a breath in. Can you lift your elbows and your forearms? Like a slight back bend here. And then as you exhale, start to tip forward, but round through your upper back. So, like you would in cat pose, can the space in between your shoulder blades get a little bit broader, wider apart? Nice. And then you come back up. Now, if that feels like too much in the shoulders or too much effort in the arms, bring your hands to your shoulders here. That might just that little gentle like hug action might be enough. And then you can still round forward one more time. And think about that space in your shoulder blades, in between your shoulder blades, rather, expanding a little more. Now you'll sit back up, take a deep breath in, unravel the arm. Just a little counter here to take your hands behind you, plant them, and then think about lifting your sternum up. Take a deep breath in. Maybe even lift your chin if that's okay. And then you'll come back up to neutral, like sitting nice and tall here. Now reach your hands up and overhead. Big breath in again. You interlace the fingers, press the palms up. Maybe even look up as you inhale. So nice. Now release. And as you release the hands, you'll twist to the left this time. So right hand will come to your left knee. Left fingertips reach behind you. You might look towards them. And then keep everything the same. Look over your right shoulder. So nice. Now your right hand will stay. Reach your left hand up towards the sky. Lots of rights and lefts. Your left arm will cross on top of your right to create that letter X here with the arms. Now, just think about lifting the fingertips, sitting up nice and tall. You can wrap the arms, or of course, that other option to grab the shoulders. And you'll take a big breath in to think about lifting the forearms, lifting the elbows, full back bend here. And then as you exhale, think about folding forward, but I want you to, rather than going straight down, I want you to think about rounding through the upper back to find that nice juicy stretch in the upper back and the thoracic spine here in between the shoulder blades. Maybe even move the head around a bit. Get up here. Take one more breath in. Lift the elbows, lift the face. You exhale, rounding forward. So nice. You'll release that all and take a breath in to take your hands back behind you, lift through the sternum, lift the chin. Excellent. And then you'll just come back to a seat. Now plant your feet on the ground and make sure you have enough space behind you here. Start to reach your hands forward. Your palms will face one another. I mean, think about your every vertebra of your spine, and can you slowly, if you're looking at your tailbone, your low back, you think about how slowly you can roll all the way down to the ground. And then once you're there, release your arms down along your sides and bring your heels just a little bit closer towards your seat, about hips width distance apart. Keep your feet firmly planted. Keep your hands on the ground. And then lift your seat up. Your arms stay pressing down here. Back of your head stays on your mat, stays on the earth. Take one more big breath in here. And then gently release to the ground. Heel toe your feet a little bit wider and knock your knees together. And you might even take your hands and press on your upper thighs, like press away from your torso, like towards your feet, towards the front of your mat. Create a little bit of space in the low back here that can feel really nice. Release. Keep your feet wide. Take your arms out like a T, palms facing up. Separate the knees a bit. And then just let both knees fall over to the right. A little gentle twist. Stretch in that left leg, left hip. And you'll come back up through center. Let both knees fall over to the left. The back of the head heavy if you can. And coming back up to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe a little rock side to side here. Oh, nice. Now keep a hold of your right knee and just let your left leg go long here. If you can, keep that heel on the ground. And then maybe even consider pointing your left toes forward. And then take a roll of the right ankle. Both directions. Give a little bit more space there. If you want a gentle stretch in the hamstring, take your hands behind that right leg and then send that right foot up towards the ceiling. Obviously, your right leg does not have the straight. That's not the goal. It's just that idea you're finding a little bit of a stretch in the back of the leg here. Then again, you can take those, I like to take those ankle rolls when I'm here. That intentional space to stretch all those little muscles. They do so much work for us. Bend that right knee back in, give it a little squeeze again. And then let that right foot land. Let the left foot come to meet it. Arms down along your sides. Take a bridge pose right here. Again, lift your seats just for a moment. Doesn't have to be the biggest one you've ever taken. Just then release it back down. And then you'll switch. Your right leg will go long. So if you can keep that heel on the ground as you hug your left knee in towards your chest. It doesn't have to be hugging super, super tight. You just be holding on to it. And we don't want your head to lift up in order for any of that to happen. So lessen that hugging in action if your head has to pick up. See if you can keep the back of your head where you are. Little ankle rolls. Point your right toes, that long line of that right leg. Point your toes forward. Yeah. And then if you want that hamstring stretch, send that foot up towards the sky. You can continue those ankle rolls. One more big breath in. Hug that knee in just a little bit more. Little squeeze. So nice. And then both feet come to the ground. Take one more breath in to lift your seat, finding that bridge pose. And then lowering all the way down to the ground. Now let both legs go long. Arms overhead. Point both feet forward. All 10 toes point forward and reach your fingertips up overhead like you're the longest you can be here. Stretch everything out. Toes to fingers. And soften the legs, the feet, and then along your sides. Palms can face up. Back of the head is heavy. Close your eyes for a moment. That feels okay. Take a big breath in right here. Permission to fill all the way up and expand. Take up space. And then permission to find ease. Exhale. To again arrive this present with nothing to do, nothing to fix. Allow yourself to explore for these next find ease in stillness. And even a comfort in this quiet. Staying like that with the hair. Right to your belly here. Finding this visible anchor with your breath. Right your next breath. And with your hands on your belly here, can you just notice expansion? and the ease. That ebb and flow of breath, movement. And sometimes the moments that arise are full of ease, space, and sometimes the moments are full of challenge, comfort, and also with to give yourself that gift of connecting with you and your accent. Again, breathe in, calm breath in. I invite you to stay with that and stay in this relaxation if you feel inclined to do so, if it feels right, if it feels comfortable, if it feels like it's exactly like you can stay. If you're ready to find a seat, it's just a movement again, wiggle the ankles, wiggle the toes, gently bending your knees, roll to your side. And press yourself up to revisit that. And where we started, sitting up nice and tall if you can. Yeah, it's heavy. Your intention or your awareness inward for just this last moment. You might even bring your hands together in front of your heart. Just take a moment to honor yourself for showing up, for creating space in your body, space in your breath, space in your mind, between your thoughts. And know that whatever comes with each moment, whether it be ease or challenge, you can always find your breath. Together, one last breath in, long breath. So much for joining me, practicing, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.